Hello everyone, welcome to Basically Netta. I'm Netta, and this is the Girl Scout Cookies tag. So I got tagged by Graham from Graham Matthews. The channel is Graham Matthews. And it was created by Melinda at a web of stories. And I'll leave all the links down below. Maybe you'll see their links as well around here. The future me might put them there too. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm Canadian, so these cookies, some of them might be new to me because we have Girl Guides. We don't have Scouts. And we only have we had 3 cookies and now we have 2 because of pandemic. So let's get into the Scout cookies. Let's forget about the Canadian one here and talk about the American Scout cookies. Okay. Trefoils. Stupid me. Trefoils, a classic novel you love. So, I prefer The Hobbit. So I actually like The Hobbit better than the full Lord of the Rings books. So I'm going to say The Hobbit as my classic. Please don't come to me and yell at me. Let's move on. Question number 2, Lemon Ups. A book you find inspiring. Okay. I would say Educated by Tara Westover. Here. She goes through a lot in her life as a very young person, and it's kind of inspiring to see how she gets out of it and does all the things that she does. And also she's an example of you can do anything that you want to if you actually work for it. Work hard for it. So question number 3, s'mores. A comforting book. I would say last year I read this book and it was so much fun. A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher. This is about a teenage girl who has magic with dough, and she can speak to dough to mold into things that like cookies and things like that. And she works at a bakery of her aunt's bakery, and then one day she wakes up to go start the day in the bakery early in the morning, like 4 a.m. as they do, and then she finds a dead body, and everyone thinks that she killed this person because she has magic. But she keeps saying, okay, I only deal with dough. I don't know how to do the other stuff. So she has to now explain and find out who killed this person and prove that she's not a murderer. And it's really fun reading it. It's really cozy, and there's humor in it, and it's really fun. And I recommend it to everyone. Go read it. It was really, I read this in one day. It's really short. T. Kingfisher tends to do a lot of short novellas, and this was one of those ones that I randomly just picked up because I was doing stuff around the house and I just wanted a audiobook, and this one was available, so I picked it up. And it was fun. It actually was one of my on my 10 best of 2023 list. So let's move on. Question number 4. Adventureful. an adventurous book. Senlin Ascends. I just finished that. Senlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft. That is a book about Senlin and his wife. They go into Tower of Babel for their honeymoon, and then they get separated. And Senlin has to go and find his wife, yet every time he goes into a room, he has to do a task in order to pass and go through it. And then he's learning about himself, humanity, and life, basically, through this whole journey. So yes, it is a journey. It is an adventure. Yeah, I have a review for it. If you want to go see that, go ahead. And number 5, Samoas, a book that blends 2 or more genres. I would say Master of Jinn by P. Jelly Clark. It is, so it's kind of like fantasy and murder mystery kind of thing. So the premise is that it is in 1912 Cairo, a cult like people are gathering, there's a murder, and then this female detective of special mysteries department comes in to investigate and find out who is the murderer and how it happened and those kind of things. And there's magic, there's different beings of magic in it. There's Jinn, obviously. So it was a fun read and I liked it, but there's a bit of lagging at the end a little bit. So go into it knowing that it's really fun. Question number 6. Do-si-do. Either a book you love that everyone seems to hate, or a book you hate that everyone seems to love. I'm going to say Twilight for this one. I just didn't understand what the big hype was. There's like vampires with sparkly skin. I had a friend who was obsessed with this, and then you couldn't say anything wrong about it in front of her. She would get really mad at you. And I was like, okay, let me see what this book is about. So I borrowed it from the library, the very first one, which is Twilight. And then I opened up the first page to read the first page, and I wanted to throw this book into a fire because it's so written really badly. Like, yes, it's character driven, and then it's badly written character driven. Like, it's just sulking, and like the first page is all about sulking. It's just, okay, we get your emotional stress, calm down, you stupid teenager. Anyways, I'm sorry if I offended a lot of people, but that's just me. If you don't like my taste, then you can not watch. Okay. Question number 7. Tin Mints, one of your all-time favorite books. 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. I love this book. I got it, like my friend gave it to me for my birthday in 2020 lockdown or 2021. I'm pretty sure it was one of the sessions of lockdowns that I couldn't go out and get anything. And she sent it to me like a package, because we were doing a package deal where we were sending each other packages for our birthdays and presents and stuff like that, so we could still hang out that way. So she sent me the first book in the series, which is the 5th season, and I could not put this book down. It's so good. So it might put some people off because it's written in second person, like you did this, you did that kind of thing. But it's very well done, and it goes back and forth between second and third person, I think. And it was really fun to read. Like I loved it. I love N.K. Jemisin's writing. So the premise of that book is that there's an apocalyptic 5th season, and things happen because of like it is a 5th season, and like earthquakes happen, freeze happens out of nowhere. Like in 2 seconds you might have like a big earthquake, and you have to figure out how to get to like a place that you will survive. And then the book starts with the main character. There are 3 POVs. This is one of the POVs the book starts with, and she's the older person out of all 3 women, and she walks into her house. Her son is murdered, her daughter is missing, and she thinks that her husband has taken her. And she goes to find out where they are, to find them. And yeah, she also has powers, and the people in this world also have some power. There are people with powers, and there are people who don't have powers. The people who have powers are seen as like they're shunned out. Basically, they get sold to the society who helps them learn how to use their powers, and those are people who are trying to help the society when there's a 5th season. I am not explaining this very well. Okay. Maybe go see my actual N.K. Jemisin video, because I think I explained it better in that one. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like not into the mode right now. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, this is the last thing, which is tagging people. Tagalongs, which is tag some fellow booktubers. Okay, so I'm going to tag Chris at Chris's reading corner. He tagged me for my next tag that I'm gonna do on Thursday. So I'm gonna tag him just because I want to know his answers for these questions. And also, he's a newbie, and go give him some love. He's really good. He reads a lot of mystery, thriller kind of books and classics, those kind of things. Yeah, go check him out and give him some love. And then I'm also going to tag Chantal from Chantal's Shelf Life. She's also a newbie. Give her some love. She reads a lot of like different kind of genres. She reads fantasy, mystery, contemporary, those kind of things. And then she also reviews movies as well. If you like that, go check her out. And the third person I'm going to tag is Victoria at Victoria Matters. She started around my time, the same time as I did I started in July. I think she started around the same time, July 2023. So she started around the same time, I think. And yeah, go give her some love. She's kind of like, she reads more YA fantasy than I would ever touch. But she does read a lot of other kind of fantasies as well, and I think she tries other genres once in a while. So go check her out. And yeah, let me know down below, what is your favorite all-time book? If you want to answer it, go ahead and we can talk. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and do all those things for the algorithm to help me out, please. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, which would be my next tag. Bye.